These are the best highlights from the matchup between HLE and KDF during the 2024 LCK Summer Split.
Really struggling. He doesn't have his TP yet, but he still has to back now. Probably a cannon wave. As Delight, he's going to give Leaper a grasp snack. But that's fine, as Leaper's in a little bit of trouble here. Actually, make that a lot of trouble, as, you know, they've got CC for days on the side of Hanwha Life esports. They have very easy to hit CC. They've got the Leona, they have the Maokai, and they find the Scion in the river, and they press some buttons on him, and he dies.
Complete mystery there of the item, so I'm going to be too sad about this. Still the Dragon going over to Kwangdong, which is a big win. And T1 got close.
They did.
But they didn't win.
DK also almost had that win against Shinji. Let's take a look at this fight here, though, as Kwangdong Freecs, they do want to go in. They're going to be happy that Leona missed, but they're right in front of the Mega Gnar, and now it's a free ult here for the Yone, as Zeka going to line that one up. A very half-hearted engage from Kwangdong Freecs, who will immediately get punished as Hanwha Life esports. Doran's like, yep, I'm ready. I will press my R button. And he did.
Actually, so well timed there from Doran. Not giving them a lot of opportunity to counterplay stuff, but he also, like, realistically, I don't really think it matters. Even if he did go for something, is Dudu. That's, again, Mega Gnar.
Oh, the knockup, though. He just assassinates him.
Okay.
Speaking of the wild card, Dudu as well. And Kwangdong Freecs are just letting them have it. Looks like they want to go for the Rift Herald instead. Big rotation up from them. And meanwhile, Zeka is laning into Dusante.
Yeah, they're like, Doran, it's fine. We'll just put Zeka in. It's really hard to lock down Zeka. As a comp in isolation and saying we're going to go and skill for late and play for, you know, catches inside and then try.
Hey, you didn't mention Doran, I noticed. Yeah, Bulldog's dead. Well, let's see. I mean, that's a nice divide. No, he's playing against Yone. Down he goes. And here comes Viper trying to go 1v2. Does have to flash away awkwardly, but does get a bit of damage, I guess, into Andil. They're still hiding on Bush.
Well, they used a lot of ultimates, but...
Oh, God. Kwangdong Freecs are like, okay, we're running. And this means that Zeka gets not only another kill, but also another free turret for himself. He got one in the top lane. That was the first turret. Blood. Just given over. And now we're diving underneath this turret. I don't know about this one, Delight. Thankfully, he doesn't get the knock-up Leaper, but Delight's still in a lot of trouble. As they're flashing on him, they do take him down. Dudu absorbs a bunch of damage on the bottom side, and now Doran has to hop away from them. So Kwangdong Freecs, they finally find a pick here in mid.
I'm pretty sure what happened there was Delight just
wanted
to
handle, actually.
It's just... They're just... Oh, God.
We're trying to bully the Scion, and it is Scion, but again, there's so much CC that Leaper, even though he has a decent amount of farm, he's alone and he's caught out. Down he goes, and now looking for a bit more was Peanut.
You know what the worst part of this is for Kwangdong? It's like, I don't even feel...
esports. And Kwangdong Freecs, again, you know, they had that fight. They tried to have a fight on the Grubs, and after that, they're like, you know what? They're just going to take a free Baron. They're just going to do Baron. And there's nothing that Kwangdong Freecs can do. Jungler is not here. Cuz got pushed away. Ult is going to miss, and Leaper, you know, he's going to ult into the Baron, but that's not going to do anything. Meanwhile, Yone is going to be pushed back, and now Dudu, you know, this front line is coming in for the Kwangdong Freecs, but Doran gets a massive Gnar to the wall, but that's two tanks. The follow-up not quite there. Viper desperate to do some damage. But again, these tanky members of Kwangdong Freecs still not going down. Bulldog is going to go over the wall, but now Cuz is going in. They're trying to take down Viper, and they finally do get him. But the rest of the team is right there. And the slows are coming down. Zeka on the flank, roaming all the way around the Baron pit, as now going to lock them down once again. Leaper, you know, again, he is very tanky, but Andil is not. And that's the Unbound Soul. Dodges the knock up here. Blast Cone, you know, he can try to disengage as well as he can, but it's not going to matter. This is just going to be a one fight going over to Hanwha Life esports, as 4 kills now is the number for Zeka.
That one really better than I could have reasonably expected when towards Hanwha Life. They just look better in every single position.
Yeah, like I said at the top of this matchup, I'm like, you look at this 2 weeks ago, you're like, hey, this could be even. Maybe Kwangdong Freecs have an angle here. This is another big matchup for them to potentially get a nice upset and continue their run. But this week, very heavily was favoring Hanwha Life esports, and I think we're seeing a bit of why. As this first game is about as clean as it gets. Yes, there is a Drake and 3 kills and 1 turret over to the side of Kwangdong Freecs, but it's almost like those don't even exist. I don't even remember.
I don't know what you do in the next game. Like, denying the Ezreal is going to be one thing, but there's just so many champions that it feels like you can't afford to give to Hanwha.
Oh, they're just they're hitting them with their wallets really hard. It's not a fun sight to see if you're a Kwangdong Freecs fan, because they're just so far ahead at this point. I mean, over 10,000 gold, and they're just going to end it here. 24 minutes. Hanwha Life Esports say, okay, we'll put you out of your misery. No group photos. We're just doing our job here. Zeka's still looking for some extra picks as you will avoid the divide. And Viper just trying to up those DPM numbers even farther than they already are.
Strong, you have Culling, you have the poke from Peanut.
Yeah.
I do think this composition of Hanwha has a, you know, like it lacks a little bit of engage power.
I'm screwed. And that's it. And Bulldog is trying to CS next to Illusion, maybe trying to bait for Cuz? Not 100% sure. Cuz doesn't have flash, so that's not going to happen either. As we do get the stun here onto Ondil, who is in a bit of trouble, is going to have to flash. Instead, he goes in as a very apt time to show the Zeri on a 5-game losing streak during the first blood of Zeri not able to. All right, here we go. Little angle. Cuz the knockup. Doran in a lot of trouble, but now Dudu taking a bunch of damage, has to flash away. Doran knows he can't get away. And the one auto gets him a kill, and not even an assist for Cuz. Not even an assist.
If I was Cuz, after this game, we're taking a... Oh, yeah. Now, because there should be a dive opportunity, maybe an angle here for...
Oh, trying to go on a Delight here, who is level 6, but he does get blown up, and now the turn trying to come out, but that's actually a nice play set up here by the side of Kwangdong Freecs. As Delight is not going over to Cuz. Very nice.
Oh, man.
Tilt-proof.
Yeah, Cuz actually... Oh, it's Dudu, it's fine.
Okay, they're gonna make a play. Peanut doesn't have flash. The angle, as down will go Peanut, not able to do anything in that case, and Leaper's getting a plate down in bot. Kwangdong Freecs are coming back.
That was
yeah, that was fun. Uh-oh, Viper, little caught there. He is gonna cleanse, as now we get the play onto Cuz. As Delight engaged Braum, showing his face once again. And you see just about how well that's going to go. Cuz is going to get flashed on here, but immediately Zeka gets stunned and the combo comes out. Zeka is dead, but nope, no trade on the Bulldog. Kwangdong Freecs just trading up once again. Little ult. Uh-oh. Ooh. Stone cold is Bulldog.
Bulldog not in the slightest impressed. He has TP as well, so he can actually TP into this play if Hanwha Life overstep, and there he comes. That should be the Dragon. And Kwangdong in the second game coming alive, Eldest.
Some real League of Legends.
Zeka helped them a little bit.
Yeah. Just a bit. And it's Infernal Soul.
Consistent impact into Ezreal because he's so slippery. And then Cuz throws his cooldowns in. Oh, Zeka again?
Yep, he is dead. Absolutely. Gets close to the Poppy. And the Poppy eats Lucian for free for Hanwha Life Esports. We were very worried, but now it has changed.
And now Cuz, substantially ahead, finishes his Leanderies.
That is Peanut flanking from their own jungle. Ondil's in a lot of trouble. Will flash the wall and gets the disengage cone eventually. He doesn't even really need it. As Doran getting to work here on both the turret and Dudu.
Doran?
Gonna take a bunch of turret shots. Now the steadfast presence comes in, and yeah, he's just dead. Not respecting it, as everybody just gonna roam up top and kill him.
If only they knew that Leona was in the area.
It's just no vision here for Hanwha Life Esports. I'm gonna dodge that, but now the engage is gonna come in here right on top of the Maokai. Peanut pretty tanky himself, but the damage is there. He has to flash, and now he's burning down. Peanut, desperate for a passive. It's not gonna happen. As the Kwangdong Freecs roar, and they take him down. They're also gonna get this Dragon. First Infernal going over to Kwangdong.
And just like how the first 10 minutes of this game were a pathing masterclass, the second half is going to be coaches saying, guys, do not relent. Do not think lightly of your opponent. As Ondil might be in some trouble here. Oh, he gets tagged.
Yeah, he does get tagged. He doesn't have flash, so he's just kind of dead. And Viper once more. He was looking for another kill there on the Leaper. And that gets kind of a half-hearted clap from the Hanwha Life Esports fans.
Yeah, this area. So maybe if he doesn't hit the ult, they can't chase, but I think they were fine as Doran has found Dudu, or the other way around.
Yeah, Dudu's pretty tanky at this point, as you mentioned. Move in and clear out the vision and actually stake their claim over the river.
Dudu, nice ward there. Look at that, middle of the lane. They gotta be careful of the poke though.
Yeah, that they
don't know!
The flank is coming in, and Viper, he's gonna get engaged on a huge knockup comes in, but look at the Renekton in the backline. Doran is huge, does get the 1 kill, and now the peel comes in for Viper. Dudu very, very low, and he should be going down here as well. The follow-up comes in for Hanwha Life Esports. And Bulldog and Leaper, yes, they killed the Renekton, but that was about it. As, yep, you got Braum as well, and Viper survives. The flank does not work, and now he's 5-0.
Enough, like that'll be something to hold on to this game.
Maybe. Peanut is here, and he's right on top of the dragon now.
Just walks in.
And yeah, he's just gonna smite it. There it is, Q smite. Now Doran might have to eat it, but he is Renekton, and he is very fed. As we do have the Keeper's Verdict there on Azeka, and now Hanwha Life Esports will be forced to back away, but Leaper nearly dies just to a little bit of poke, has to back over the wall. And now Hanwha Life Esports, they're getting everything. Just the entire map is theirs.
And I can't believe, fellas, if Hanwha Life end up getting this win, I'm not going to be allowed to vote for Doran. I'm really going to want to because of these fights, but...
Not allowed.
We all know. We all know who's going to get that POG as Viper.
Yep. Viper Life Esports continuing to try to push. They get the pick here onto Zeka, but, you know, Zeka doesn't have any kills. He doesn't have any shutdown gold. There's nothing.
He's irrelevant.
You kill Lucian. That's not the real AD carry. He's just a substitute at this point.
Yeah, I think this is the point in the game where you're like, man, maybe we should have picked Nautilus. Playables. Dudu tries to go for Viper there. Doesn't end up working out, as we do have, again, the Blast Cone.
Yeah, this one is a engage cone. Very rare. Dudu is going to take a ton of damage, though, as he tries to make it work, and he nearly dies to the True Shot Barrage. And Viper, he's not done! He's going to take him down at an insane angle! And Dudu, you can't get away from him! As now they're looking for more. The engaged Braum also coming up, as Bulldog is Corky, so easily gets away from that one. But man, I guess CV Max didn't get the memo, and Viper's here to prove it again. He doesn't care what his team does. He'll just put the game on his back.
Yeah, that's a Korean Ezreal right there. Veldis, we are very lucky. As Viper, unbothered, unburdened, just eating forward to his heart's content.
Yeah.
This man has too much power.
Oh no. Oh no. And Zeka's like, oh, maybe I get to play the game a little bit. Perhaps a kill for me? Nope, not gonna happen. 8-0 is Viper. And yeah, Zeka got the turret aggro. So
the TP. The deep flank.
Well, clearing vision, coming back here, covering the flank. Viper, not going to hit that one.
I mean, Kwangdong are playing this well, but they just don't have the time.
They don't have the time. Cuz has to get into the pit. Dudu looking to get the knockaway, and Peanut goes flying, but now the fight is taken here by Hanwha Life Esports. Andal is way ahead of his team. As now Doran going to that backline. He is just so tanky. They can't burn the Renekton, and that is going to do it for this game. Hanwha Life Esports cleaned them up in the river. They said, we didn't even want that dragon. We'll take it anyway. Hanwha Life Esports ace Kwangdong in the bottom river. Another triple kill here for Viper, and a double kill for Zeka. How about that? He finally gets a kill. Hanwha Life Esports will win it, and Delight will pick up his 3,000 assist here at the LCK. Huge congrats to him. And we'll definitely be seeing a lot more where that came from in the coming years.
Early pathing masterclass from Peanut. Doran with some great impactful team fights, but we all know the main character is here to save Valdez.
Yeah.
It's the 11-0 Ezreal. Maybe let him have the Ashe next.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup between HLE and KDF. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.